WNBA Best Bets Today predictions. Prop bets for Paige Bueckers. Fever versus Aces on Sunday. Sports Illustrated's Peter Dewey breaks down his favorite bets for the WNBA action on Sunday, July 5th. Sunday's WNBA action features an exciting two-game slate, highlighted by the Indiana Fever taking on the Las Vegas Aces in prime time. Unfortunately, both teams are down their MVP candidates, as Caitlin Clark, back, and Aya Wilson, right leg, have both been ruled out. Wilson has not played in the Aces' last two games, while Clark was held out of the lineup on June 27th for just the second time this season. The Aces are favored at home in this game, as they're looking to stay on top of the league standings after knocking off Chicago their last time out. Prior to that showdown, Paige Bueckers and the Dallas Wings hit the road to play the Toronto Tempo and Marina Mabrey in an afternoon battle at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Toronto is one game under .500 this season, and it's down two key guards in Kiki Rice and Brittany Sykes for this matchup. The Wings, who hold the number 5 seed in the league, have already won more games than they did in 2025, and Bueckers has been playing at an elite level over the last few weeks. So, how should we bet on these two intriguing matchups? I have a player prop and a side to consider for Sunday's action. Let's bounce back after a rough close to last week with a few plays coming up just short. WNBA Best Bets record. 2026 season record, 49-38 plus 2.69 units. Overall, since 2024 season 2, 24-201-2 plus 5.59 units. WNBA Best Bets Today. Paige Bueckers over 28.5 points and assists, minus 116. Indiana Fever plus 3.5, minus 112, versus Las Vegas Aces. Paige Bueckers over 28.5 points and assists, minus 116. Bueckers have been one of the best players in the W this season, averaging 20.2 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 6.0 assists per game, while shooting 51.9% from the field and 39.3% from beyond the arc. The star guard has been even better over her last 5 games, scoring 19, 27, 25, 25, and 25 points, while taking at least 14 shots in all of those matchups. On top of that, Bueckers has 5 or more assists in 7 of her last 8 games, clearing this line in 4 games in a row. The Tempo are one of the worst defensive teams in the league, ranking 13th in defensive rating, 13th in opponent assists per game, and 14th in opponent points per game. With Bueckers on a scoring heater, I think she's in a great position to finish with 29 or more points and assists on Sunday afternoon. Indiana Fever plus 3.5, minus 112, versus Las Vegas Aces. The Aces are 1-1 since Wilson went down, losing in the WNBA Commissioner's Cup Championship game to the New York Liberty before beating the Chicago Sky in overtime on Friday. The fact that the Aces needed overtime to beat the Sky is a little concerning since Chicago ranks 10th in the league in net rating, 11th in offensive rating, and 12th in defensive rating so far this season. The Las Vegas defense, 8th in defensive rating, is clearly worse without Wilson on the floor, which is concern against a high-octane Fever attack. Indiana is 2-0 this season with Clark out of the lineup, and star guard Kelsey Mitchell is more than capable of carrying this team to a win on Sunday night. While I'm not going to bet on an upset, I do think there is value in taking the Fever to cover as road underdogs. Las Vegas is just 4-5 against the spread at home in the 2026 season, and while these are the two best offenses in the league, losing Wilson is a huge downgrade for the Aces, as she's averaging over 25 points per game. I wouldn't be shocked if the Fever are able to hang around in this game, especially since they fared pretty well without Clark over the last 2 seasons. After all, Indy made the WNBA semifinals in the 2025 season with the star guard playing just 13 games.